So they'll be calling you a radical. So Kevin Blanche, the marine biologist in the desert of Utah. And first off, I want you to read through this phony, fake fuck professor who thinks he's a tide pool fucking guy. Now, where the fuck you been? Trying to say, oh, global warming. Now, this is important. Stay with me. The steelhead salmon, I'm going to start this countdown today. Countdown to extinction. Because it's prime time for the steelhead run on the Columbia River. How the fuck this happened is beyond me, but the Native Tribal Council was allowed 700 fucking nets. They're gonna slaughter them all, and they're out selling. So there's no native culture left. They're fucking just as fucking poisoned by fucking consumerism, fucking greed, fucking the golden calf is. The rest of America, America Vespucci, mission accomplished. So this is real important. So I want to debunk this piece of shit first and foremost. So my agenda, our agenda, the post-ignorance army. So as you know me, I'm the only low tides in sunlight hour daylight videos that exist on the face of the earth are mine. You can watch them for free. There's 120 of them right fucking there. So July the 3rd, I'll hopefully get there a day or two earlier. I'll get to Monterey and I'll work up and down the coast to San Diego. Maybe I'll get up there to the bay. Fucking. So this is important. This year it's been difficult. We had the low tides, which I was there. I was there January, February, December, fucking November, as you saw. Those beautiful, historic, you know, super moons so close to the fucking earth. I mean, that's historic, incredible work, but it also has to happen at the right time of day. It has to do with wind current, has to. So, I mean, we've had some low tides the last 60 days, 90 days, but for the most part, they've been at 2 o'clock in the morning, 3 o'clock in the morning. Gonna do you no good. How are you gonna shoot fucking video out there? 2, 3, you're not. Not to mention, it's so fucking dangerous, you'll kill yourself. It's dangerous enough. So, we'll get for just a couple days. Boom, boom, I'm gonna have to move fast. And so that's the plan. Then I'll take up, you know, over there. Looks like Vienna is gonna be in September now because the General Council wasn't able to put it together. I think it's more important, more bang for my buck. I got my plane ticket. The September, the nuclear energy whole conference, they're all gonna be there. So, gotta do this is where, when, how, the post-ignorance army. Get your fucking Fukushima workers helmet on. So, this is important. As the marine biologist, he says, oh, the tide pool. I wonder where he's heard that from. Fuck. Tide pools tell you everything. They acutely collapse. This is not global warming. Too warm, too cold, too just fucking right. It's total bullshit. We've had fucking lower than normal temperatures in that fucking ocean as of late. Fucking tide pools all acutely collapsed post-Fukushima. Scientists mystified, baffled, puzzled, fucking perplexed, put up hyperbole, you know, just fucking some big blanket, fucking cover your ass agenda. That isn't what science, good science does what I do. First you hypothesize the knowledge, then you do the field, 8 years of fucking field work, while the Feldortic valve. Well, while critical, oh, I did the fucking work. I've done the work and I'll continue to do the fucking work. Just remember last year, oh, they're coming back, fucking liars, so I had to go do Brunkum, prove them wrong. You know, YouTube fucking, these fuckers didn't catch up to it. That's how fucking Trump got elected. Because the fucking left was asleep at the fucking wheel on the fucking internet. YouTube, oh, it's just fire, it's just the wheel, it's just YouTube, the most powerful genre in human history. These fucking derelicts aren't using it because they're lazy. Fucking, they're high school fucking model book reporters. That's all fucking, I mean, they prove they're fraud. So, Chinook, salmon, this is important. Go team, let's switch hats here. Let's get to the gray well. Yee and yee. That's a real Fukushima worker's helmet, by the way. That's a real one. So, who's Kevin Blanche? The 1984 Philadelphia Stars, which is probably the greatest professional football team that there ever was you never heard of. Beat Trump's fucking Generals like fucking down to nothing. You know, that's really how it's been. I mean, right there hiding in plain sight. So, record number of whales, all-time historical record, gray whales collapsed, fucking dead. Oh, that's nothing. Dead tide pools. I declared the Upper California purple urchin fucking extinct. The starfish, oh, forget it. I mean, I never said ELE, everybody uses. I said genocide. Oh, it's genocide. So back to the steelhead number. So the Willamette's below the steelhead, below the Bonneville on the Columbia Tributary. I can see, look, the steelhead will tell you everything because their life cycle is so short. The Chinook salmon, the average, now hear me, average 4-year life cycle, no, five. They can go up to 8. The June hog season's over. I was just looking through the numbers and running some regression today. It's incredible. I'm going to be dead on again. Remember I originally set my number at 220,000? Fucking, that's about, you know, 66% of fucking last year's number. It's running at 63, 64% of last year. It's going to get worse. Between 180 and 220, I said it. I'm going to be dead nuts again, right? Only one. You know, remember, I set my number in 2015, right where they set their number, 1.4 million. In 2016, or the FW, NOAA, WFW, all these so-called marine biologists, fucking, in 2016, I said, no, that'll be the year they collapse. The average Chinook salmon, again, goes there for 5 years. Now, I already saw the steelhead. That's how I got it so right. I already see the steelhead starting to collapse because I knew there's a acute collapse. So the steelhead on the Bonneville had 370,000 in 2011. I'm like, oh, they'll start to collapse immediately. Life cycle is 1 to 2 years, short life cycle. By the way, hello, steelhead trout, steelhead salmon, they live in the Pacific Ocean. They live in the, hear me, they live in the Pacific Ocean. They're only home, they come home to die, to breed, to fucking spawn. It's like me. Fucking. This is important stuff. I could see him plus. So we go for 369,000. We're down, you know, in the 80,000 range. This is going to be much even worse. We have 3,000 for the Bonneville already. So the number on the Willamette, because I can already forecast, see, it's a catastrophe. The prime number, they're getting fucking nothing. Hey, I'm telling you, the writing's on the wall, and the natives are going to fucking go ahead and fucking, it's one thing. This is what pisses me off. So the natives, go ahead. They by treaty can have it. But they're selling? They're selling to the public. I guess that's what the fucking whiteys do. Well, whiteys, brownies, blackies, fucking yellowies, greenies. I don't know what the fuck. I'm so sick of everybody. It's all the same fucking contemporary freak show. It's like people trying to identify themselves by fucking sexual fucking orient. Who gives a fuck? Who gives a fuck? It's not your pseudo. It's not your sexuality. It's not your fucking sociology. It's not your fucking made-up American manufactured Jesus fucking theology. It's none of that. It's a fucking ecology, stupid. You don't think you're connected to it? So, the salmon numbers, we'll track them every day, and I'm going to call it, as you know, I did it before with the natives at the powwows, with the Blackfoot, with the Shoshone. What are you doing that? Well, that's where they come home to spawn, right here, Idaho. The steelhead. Yeah, they're still talking about blowing up fucking dams. I talked to a guy from Lewiston the other day at the combine, up at Weber State's combine. He says, oh yeah, it's all emergency closed. I said, yeah, finally. It's like a tad, they're dying. He says, I wish somebody would tell them in Seattle it's the fucking, not the dams. I says, oh, I tell them every fucking day. The well petters, the greenwashers, and the hypocrites. Then you got the American manufactured fucking Jesus. They've hijacked. Where's it left fucking contemporary, normal fucking thing? Well, not even contemporary. We're not contemporary, fucking logical, reason, fucking just normal fucking people. We become abstract. So these numbers are off a fucking cliff, so we'll track them every fucking day now because they're on the Bonneville. I'll put up the number. You know, remember when Google used to let me do that? And you took, oh, they took that away. Fuck, that's when they circled the wagons. I mean, I was getting fucking, some of my videos were getting hundreds, if not thousands, if not millions of views, but fuck, I mean, it's so easy to control us, put us in the cattle chute. Oh, I want to talk too about the meltdown in Japan on the other side, on that earthquake, because I reported, and, you know, they reported. The head of TEPCO, or excuse me, the plant manager inside there, which I think it was TEPCO, had, by law, they have to report to the prefecture, you know, governor, to the mayors, and they report it. Now think about this. They said they punched the wrong button on the fax machine. Now this is Japan, right? The most technologically advanced fucking place. Oh, they got greatest robots on fucking Earth. Oh, really? Okay. A nuclear reactor in 2019 punched the button on the fax machine. It's like when Tom Petty, don't come around here no more. Can't like Tom Petty, I listen to 911 call. Get down there and start chest compressions. His wife says the phone cord won't reach. I mean, did they have a meltdown? They reported they did. They reported out, and then 440 hours later, they circled the wagon and says, no, there's nothing to see here. Fucking, they punched the wrong button, Chernobyl. I like it on Chernobyl, which is a masterpiece, but come on. These guys all patting themselves on the back. It took you 33 fucking years to tell something that I've been fucking screaming about fucking in detail for fucking decades. This isn't anything new you told, you just put it out. I told this in real time. But anyway, the whole Fukushima narrative, you know, what are you gonna do? I told it day by day from the day it fucking happened. For Hamlet and Cassandra they got together and had a fucking baby. You didn't want to hear it, you want to go in denial, fucking the greatest mental illness in history. I don't give a fuck. You know, so these fucking pieces of shit that call baffled, mystified, perplexed, you know, bewildered. I mean, you should, he's got one in his even. I think it's something like that. You know, neo bewildered, fucking, you know, ultra fucking baffled, you know. That's not science. They were healthy as fuck till Fukushima happened. Video proof all over. Video killed the media star. Fucking, we've gone too far. So, that's the agenda. So I'll be in California by the 3rd, hopefully a few days earlier than that. And I'll start to work now. It's going to be something else because the low tide's going to be early in the morning. I mean, fucking 5:36, so it'll be the crack of dawn, which I like to get up there anyway. That's when everything's great. I do my best work then anyway. So that's what I'll be doing. I'll be working the coast. And you know what I do is dangerous. It's hard fucking work. And I'm telling you, the way I move through those tide pools, and remember, I did most of those historic ones with a Feldorg valve. You know, I broke my hand, I broke my head. You know, I mean, I found a few starfish here and there. You've seen it, very, very few. You know, I like it. The tourists in fucking San Diego drinking the desal water. I'll protest the fucking fact that they're going to try to put a desal plant now in Monterey, like the one in the Farrah Fawcett. 10 years ago, she passed away tragically. You know, I used to see her around. I used to see her at Del Mar back in the day. God, she was all that, then some. What a freaking beautiful piece of art that was. You know, on film. As a person, she was even just as much beautiful, you know. She died tragically of cancer, so her house was next door to the Carlsbad. I asked him, I protested. Laura and I used to protest there. So you filled in for tritium, you filled in for cesium, you filled in for iodine, you filled in for plutonium. What? No. Starfish can't live in it, salmon can't live in it, gray whales can't live in it, but we can drink it. Beer freaking renaissance in San Diego. Okay, so that's the plan. It's outrageous what's happening, the denial, this acute collapse of the Pacific Ocean. Well, and I want to say, somebody asked me, how long till it gets around the world? Got around the world fucking years ago. You know, the oceans are all connected. I mean, it made it here. The bridge that washed up at Gold Beach, Tim's on Gold Beach right now doing work right now, so we'll be getting good work from him on the demonic acid nightmare on the crabs. So, the bridge that made it to Gold Beach from Fukushima, there's a thing called, oh, by the way, I almost forgot. Poon's got a new bomb he's floating around. Poon's got a new fucking floating nuclear reactor, or nuclear bomb he can float around. So the bridge that made it from Japan to here in 6 days onto the beach. I mean, we were picking up Fukushima in the dishes that they tore down here within fucking hours of the meltdown and the cover up. I mean, it took me a 1.5 years to convince anybody this is one meltdown. Here we are 8 years later, and you're still trying to tell me Chernobyl is worse than Fukushima. You probably ought to sit in your chair, Kev. There beside you where I used to lay. Where'd you sleep last night, Kev? Where'd you sleep? On the coast of California in a sleeping bag? Oh, I did a lot of that. You see these little fucking places I say, whoa, whoa, but, you know, I do what I do and I've done it. Thank you, everybody, who supported this historic work. Oh, thank you to the big Bobber. Bobber, we love you, Bobber. Fuck, thank you to fucking JC and fucking South Carolina, you know, Michelle, you know, Dell, fucking all of you. Thank you to everybody who supported us. Booker, New York, Louis, everybody. Where'd you sleep last night? Don't you fucking lie to me. I slept in the dead fucking pines with the sun from Fukushima, Japan. Oh, it always shines. They died in 2015. You know, I was the first one that started reporting that fucking trees were going in California. I was walking. Nobody listened to me. You know, remember when I first started screaming about the tide pools being dead in 2013, 14, and everybody was laughing at me? You know, and I says, okay, I'll fucking walk it. With a Feldorg valve, by the way. Almost died. Open heart. Everybody says, how'd they try to kill you? Let's see, I was full of AML leukemia, given 2 months to fucking live. In treatment. Kicked off Medicaid. Kick a guy in AML leukemia, fucking treatment, in treatment, with a Feldorg valve, gallbladder gone, fucking clinging to fucking life, kick one off Medicaid and see if they treat you. Oh, that's what they did to me. Mike Lee did it, right here in Utah. You don't think that's trying to kill me? You're, oh boy, and it almost worked. Well, that's all right. They're going to get their fucking turn. Karma's going to catch every one of these fucking pieces of shit. They're not going to go to fucking heaven. They're going to go to hell. So, this is what's so fucking scary about this. This is what's so hardcore scary about this. The steelhead can tell me everything because their life cycle is so short. What does that say for the Chinook? I mean, the Chinook have gone from 1.4 million returning Chinook salmon on the Bonneville in fucking 2015 to we're going to be between 180,000 and 220,000, just like that. I mean, can you do math, kids? Can you do math? Well over 90% collapsed. Tide pools are 99% dead. You can find some here and there, a few. I have, you know, and I do. And remember, I'm out there at the lowest of the low. I mean, that footage is so incredible. You don't like my language? Just turn it off and watch it. There's 100, and I have lots more. I got to get fucking loaded up. I've done this myself. That's another people don't think about my activism. Fuck, you know how much fucking time I spend in library? Because when I'm traveling, where am I going to upload this shit? Have to find, I mean, ask people. They've seen me there. Said, what the fuck are you doing? It's the middle of the night. You know, it's late at night. You've been jumping until you're tired. And you're standing out fucking leaning up against a wall fucking next to a Starbucks. Yeah, because I'm fucking got to grab some Wi-Fi. Or, you know, I'm in a library with this old bloggy fucking plugged in. You know, I got dozens of library cards from all over coastal California. Ooh, what's that smell, honey? It's a dead well in Carmel. So, that's where I fucking really cracked my head hard. I was in Carmel, right? Is that where I broke my hand? No, that was where I broke my hand. It was in Carmel, in front of Doris Day's house. She's dead now, huh? So is her fucking Beach Boys Charles Manson's son. Babuda, Daguda, fuck, what a creepy fucker that was. He died of leukemia, this disease. It kills fucking lots, you know, so. We'll count, as I call it before at the powwow, I called it the Council of Salmon. You know, the judgment of salmon, you know, biblical. You all know what the judgment of Solomon is, you know. So the natives, they're just as fucking poison. They're so poisoned. I know Darren fucking Perry here on the Mema. Fuck, they're so fucking poisoned. They've drank the American fucking consumption fucking Kool-Aid just as bad as we are. Greed, sick fuckers. It's disgusting. You know, I could sit and say, oh, people are going to starve. Well, then why are you selling them? You know, they're just as bad. Oregon should be screaming the loudest. Washington's even worse. I mean, at least ODFW. Thank you to OFW putting up fucking numbers. You know, I've held their feet to the fire on that, so we'll track them every day. So, you know, Steelhead salmon, Pacific Ocean Steelhead salmon. And by the way, how long is it going to reach the Atlantic? Fuck, it reached the whole globe fuck within a few months. I mean, it's all this death. I mean, the oceans are connected. We're going on 3,000 and what, 40 days? So, that's the agenda. California, I'll be there by the 3rd because we're going to get low side pulls that morning. So before then, you know, work Monterey. Maybe I'll go up into the bay, Sacramento, you know, work back down. I know where all the good tide pools. I've been in them all. Every fucking one of them. Multiple times. I've worked the shit out of it. And everybody knows I don't cherry pick. Anybody that's gone with me, oh, they know. I just go. So that's the plan. You know, get the fucking work done. We'll stay as long as we can. Get this fucking yard taken care of before I fucking go. My neighbor gonna stay here and fucking take care of it. So important fucking work. Who's Kevin Blanche? He's the 1984 Philadelphia Stars. Who's that? Right. Hiding right in front of me. Gone bankrupt? Oh, fuck. I went bankrupt. You don't even know. I was a millionaire when I got sick. My bill was 1.8. You don't even know bankrupt. You don't even know poverty. I had to fork over every fucking dime I had if I could get into that bone marrow. I got to keep my house. I don't know. I almost lost it. Fucking, you know, I haven't more. Thank you to everybody who supported historic work. This is historic, incredible work. You know, you could sit and listen to all these fuckers all over YouTube and internet, radio goo, radio gaga, blah, 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 you know, more power to you. But I do the fucking work. Stand tuned.